How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this is, I believe, a 6th day in a row that I've uploaded, so, I mean, it's been really a nice streak going for me, and, yeah, I mean, I'm excited because I've been really enjoying making videos for you guys, so, we're back with another one, and this one is a best bang for your buck cards right now in HUT, so, I don't know, guys, to me, a lot of cards that are cheap are really solid cards, in my opinion, so, I'm going to pretty much go through a lot of different price ranges here, and, yeah, I mean, hopefully it can help you guys out with your team. So, this first card we're going to look at is a Pat LaFontaine. Very, very solid card. Very well-rounded. His speed's pretty solid. His shot is very good. This is a 20K card. Maybe less on some days. You really just don't know. But this card's a very, very big bang for your buck, in my opinion. I mean, I haven't played with him personally, but I know for a fact that he definitely does well for a lot of people. And, yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a solid card, and I think you guys should be picking it up. I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, it's a really good card, and for only 20K, I mean, those stats, I mean, they say a lot. And even the face-offs are not bad. You want to play him at center, so yeah, 86 face-offs. You can't complain there. So let's move on to the next card. So the next card is Vlad TARASENKO. You can get him pretty much for 10 to 15K, I'd say, on most days, and, yeah, I mean, this card's pretty solid. His shooting's really not as high as it is in real life, that's for sure, because base gold cards are not really that expensive this year, so, I mean, it's kind of expected at this point, right, for it not to be that good. But, you know, his speed's solid, and still, I mean, most of the time, if you give this guy an open look, he'll get a goal most of the time. His wrist shot's still pretty solid. I mean, yeah, I know, obviously, it's not like a 90 or anything like that. LaFontaine is probably a better card, and that's why he's higher rated, right, and a little more expensive. So, yeah, this card's worth it for sure, and yeah, guys, I definitely recommend you picking them up if you don't have them already. Next on the list is a little more expensive, Elias PETTERSSON. So this card actually has done really well against me, so I've noticed him really coming back to haunt me. This card goes for like 100, I want to say to 150K at the maximum. Right now, the cheapest up is 140 by now, 110 bid. But yeah, this card is very solid. Definitely a smaller card, but definitely a small guy out there, but you know what? His shot makes up for it. His speed makes up for it. This card's really good. It actually is. Got the S synergy as well, so if you can activate S, his speed's really up there, 95 plus. And, yeah, I mean, this is a card I definitely suggest to you guys. He's really haunted me in some games. But, yeah, I mean, of course, this isn't like a first-line center or anything, but, like, if you have a lot of coins, that is. But, yeah, I mean, it's a solid 4th-line center if you have a really good team already. So, yeah, I mean, that's Elias PETTERSSON for sure. And then the next one is Connor McDavid. I mean, come on. It's a card. If you have a good amount of coins, even if you have 200K and you're looking for one guy on your team, this is Connor McDavid. I mean, if you don't have Connor McDavid, you're an animal. I just don't have really room for him. But in general, if you don't have this guy, his speed is outstanding. He's got BU as well, so if you're like one away from BU being activated, I mean, come on. You just got to pick this guy up. His shooting, of course, isn't like, you know, incredible. You don't play him at center either. I mean, he's definitely a winger on every team, but let me tell you guys, this card flies. So if you want a guy that's going to definitely be, you know, very active in every game you play, I mean, this is probably a card you probably should pick up, and it's a solid value, I'd say. I mean, 150K is usually what he's around. Could be a little less as well, so I definitely think this is 100% worth it. And I talked about it in my last video as well. COURNOYER is an absolute must. This card is outstanding. It really is. And it's just, the BU and S synergy is just phenomenal to have on this guy. Very short, but very, very, very effective. So, I mean, let me tell you, this card is a must on your team. And it's definitely worth the value. I mean, it's around 30 to 40K on most days. And I definitely suggest him to you guys. I mean, he's a solid card. And, yeah, I've had him on my team for a very long time. And I will continue having him on my team for a very long time. Because I just have no reason to get rid of him at all. He's just so good. And then we get my boy Taylor Hall base card. This card is so worth it. The speed, very similar to McDavid's speed, honestly. This card, in my opinion, is not far off the Connor McDavid. So if you don't have enough coins for that Connor McDavid, I think Taylor Hall is a really great option if you really just don't have the coins. I mean, because I don't see much of a difference. His shooting's a little lower, but his speed is right up there. And the only thing I worry about is his endurance, which is 72. But besides that, I mean, it's still a very, very fast card. And, yeah, it's a card you definitely should have. I mean, the values, it's only 10 to 20K, and that's really not bad at all. And it's something, I mean, I've had him on my team all year, so, I mean, that's really all you got to hear. So, I know we're looking at mostly cheaper cards, but I mean, that helps a lot of people out. I'm sure a lot of people don't have like 3 mil like me to spend, so obviously here you go. You got Tyler Seguin now. He's also got the BU activated, another really solid card. This card goes for like 10K or less. It's actually crazy. This is a card you gotta have if you really just don't have a ton of coins. Great value, and yeah, I mean, really, these is. I would say definitely Tyler Seguin's a card you need on your team. I had him on my 4th line, the left wing, for a very long time, but I mean, let me tell you, he really did a great job for me, so until I eventually started getting better cards. But yeah, I mean, overall, this is a card you must have, in my opinion, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for all the support recently. Again, it just does not go unnoticed. I really appreciate it.
Win on the draw. Fires, move, score! It's in. It went off the defending team. It's in, and it counts.